Well, it's been roughly 6 days. And I know the wind isn't going to help nothing, so you guys get to sit in the engine bay. We got the part we've been looking for, well, waiting for, after we did the troubleshooting and determined that that one went bad. So now, I also got 2 latches to hold the front cover on because, you know, the original ones are just one, yeah, they're gone. So, got the latches, got the, yeah, I can't remember what the heck it's called, but it's important. So that means I have to take this whole box out again. This time I have to take the board off like I did the first time. And then I have to, when I take that out, then I will be able to access one of 2 of those pieces in there. You see one right here. I think the other one is right there. And then you have this here, but we haven't got to the parts where we were testing those 2 to determine if they were bad. All we were testing was they were not joking when they said high winds today. Jesus, please. Wow. I don't know how much of that you heard, but we got to essentially take this box out again. That way we can get in behind this board, which, you know what? This is probably going to be stupid. It usually is. I'm going to try, let's see, let's put the top one over there. And P17 over here. Let's see if I could do those like this. And yeah, let's see if we could leave the box in there. The batteries are all disconnected, so there's no power going to anything. See if I can't remove this, because I can't remove it all the way because of these pins right here. There's the wires soldered to like both of these in the back. So I can at least take it out this way and try to remove the part without taking this box out. Let's give that a shot. Now that the boring stuff is done, let's get to the stuff you're really here for, the excitement of electrons. But it's not going to be too exciting because it's got 1 screw, 1 screw, and that right there. And hopefully we can get that board out. Besides, when I get done with this anyway, I gotta plug it all back in and hopefully everything works normal like it should. I mean, I gotta plug the batteries back in and hook up the power cable to the generator. But first to hook the batteries in and yeah, get doing that. Because if the batteries don't work properly, or this box doesn't, you know, this one part doesn't solve the problem, that means I'm still not done with the testing, which is fine, because as long as I find out what the problem is, and I'm not gonna lie, that I caused, because I wasn't paying attention to the batteries, it caused all this. So I can't be mad at anyone or anything except myself. So, but as I'm trying to find the right socket here, let's see. Was it 12? Nope. Let me guess. I'm gonna go straight to 10 millimeter. 10 millimeter. Right? Wrong. Oh my gosh. Everything in the world is almost a 10 millimeter. And this one time it isn't? You gotta be kidding me. Alright, my eyes need adjusted, not just by glasses I'm wearing, but probably by the size of what nuts and bolts are. Ugh, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna need 2 hands for this. See if I can sit you guys right here without rolling away. Don't roll away. Yeah. All right. Goodness. I didn't even put that on there that hard. yeah, here we are, right? All right, that's a good sign. Maybe that's gonna let me know that it'll be. You guys get to peek back here now. All right, yeah, it looks like we're gonna be able to get in there and get this piece replaced. Maybe. That bus bar is not connected to it. Oh crap, maybe not. Because the top bus bar right up here that connects there has a nut on it. And I don't know if I can get to it. Alright, I'm gonna figure this out. Alright, we now have the part out of the box. Right here's the old one, it's still there. I gotta undo the wires on the back side of it, or on the top side, but I want to tighten up that right there a little bit. So the thing I have to pay attention to now is the gray on top and the purple on bottom. So now that I've done said it out loud, I'll probably remember it. Let's see what we got. Gray on top. Loosen this one right here. Man, that was barely tight. All right, gray on top, purple on bottom. And then we will be able to check here in a minute if this was the correct problem, this was the problem or not. You know, like we can say a million times, the operator is the problem. You're right. Absolutely right. But hopefully this is the problem I caused, and after this it's done and over, and we can continue on with everything else, because we got a trip to go on in about 2 weeks. So we'd like to be there, but if this isn't fixed, it ain't gonna happen. So see, I already caught myself even though I said it out loud. Gray on the top. Doggone it, I really would have messed things. Man, that's what I get for not paying attention. All right, number one and number two. All right, I'm gonna. Well, all right, we have everything installed after a really brief, long break having to talk to a bank. So we got all our parts installed. Our part is installed. Everything's wired up the way it should be. So now it's time to hook up this chassis battery and the battery for the house batteries, and then hopefully everything works accordingly. Well, no conclusion of fixing it today, because replacing the old circuit breaker back here with a new one, and then putting the old one from up here down here, the new one, didn't change anything. Even the old one still, this old one right here, even that one right, keeping that one there didn't change anything. So I am convinced at this point that it's something between batteries and inverter, because the inverter doesn't even come on. There we go. The inverter doesn't come on when well, actually it doesn't come on, period, to be honest, right now. So I got to figure that part out. So I got to figure out, I got to backtrack from the inverter to maybe this here to figure out whether it's here and on to the inverter, which is in the back of the motorhome, or actually that would be, as far as I know, the only way. Well, I don't see any of the wires coming out from here, you know, which ones go into here from the into the inverter. So that's kind of what I need to trace. So while I'm getting onto that, I'm going to go ahead and close this one out for the day. Thanks for watching for a very inconclusive diagnosis of nothing happening, and we will try our best. Keys are here to get everything running here and soon. So yeah, so we're going to try our best here tomorrow to get the to track down the wires, see why power is not getting to the inverter, and where it might not be starting at. All right, well, anyway, so I'm not stumbling over myself. Yeah, we got some new stickers on there, 1, 2, and 3 and 4. But yeah, so tomorrow we're going to try to figure out where the power stops between the inverter, which is about right here on the motorhome, and the battery distribution center. Find out where that power stops, or how the power feeds from the house batteries and back there, because there's a big wiring mess anyway. So I'll save that for tomorrow. Thank y'all for watching this short video. I'll see you later.